Hi, Ghost Hunting Company. Just chosen to take a break, help clear their heads to go back fresh-minded. But I'm now here and I've chosen to go to the third location. Camera's going live in 3, 2, 1. You're live, guys.
Somebody playing games with us tonight.
Yeah. Right, I'll turn the torch off then. Who's going to be the leader of the Ask and How?
Nil 2.
Ordinary.
Nil 2.
Thank you, very good.
Just
remember, don't lean forward, whoever's on the end of this thing.
Yeah.
Smack your face open.
Yeah, nice. Okay, any spirits in the room with us, please? Please move the glass. Anyone here? Oh, here we go. And we're off again. Okay. Is this a spirit that we've seen before? Can you move the glass? If it is, move the glass in a circle, please. Oh, okay. Here we go. Right, okay. This side of the board is yes. This side of the board is no. Are you a spirit that we've seen before? No. Are you a new spirit? Yes. Are you resident here? Are you a resident spirit here in the museum? Yes or no, please? No.
Oh, I've got a funny feeling this is the one from before.
Oh, right, okay, very good. Would you like my watch? Yes or no? Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Who is this then?
It's something we come across that was down in the cellar.
Are you the spirit that was downstairs in the cellar? Can you go to yes or no? Yeah.
Will it, you flip the board over, will it spell stuff out?
Yeah, try it. Let's flick the board over.
It wasn't very good with the spelling, was it, downstairs?
Not very good with anything, really. Apart from moving the glass
Playing
around.
games.
Yeah. Right, okay, Koki. No's here, yes is here. Are you the same spirit we met downstairs in the cellar? Thought it was. He's an
That says
liar.
no.
I know, he's a liar, isn't he?
That's it, he's playing games with
He's
us.
playing games with you?
No, I've actually believe him.
Could you,
We don't know if it's him.
Okay. Are you a woman?
You are.
Spirit, could you go to the first letter of your name for us, please?
W. No. Drifting around.
Spirit. Have you got a message for us? Yes or no, please? Have you got a message? Spirit, can you move something? Can you move something in the room? Can you make a noise for us, please? Because you went and did it downstairs. Can you do that again for us, please? Yes or no? Can you? Yes or no, please? Spirit, can you make a noise for us, please, somewhere in the room? Can you bang on something? He's not reacting to me here. Try again.
Spirit, are you a new spirit that's come to talk to us? Could you go to yes or no? Are you a new spirit? Are you playing games again?
Can you step aside, please, and let some of the other spirits come through to communicate with us, please? Can you do that? Yes or no, please?
Are you a male spirit? Are you male?
Yes or no? Are you a child?
Come on, build the energy up. Faster. 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 Stop. Can you move the glass the other way around the board now? Faster. Stop. Thank you. Are you a male spirit? Yes or no? Are you associated with the building? Yes or no? Were you here when the building was a hospital? Yes or no?
As the night is approaching an end, the guys have decided to go to the main staircase.
Right, we've just set up a trigger object and set up a torch, and we've got 2 cameras on it. And we'll just see if we can get any movement from the torch.
The time is now 2 in the morning at Peterborough Museum. Trigger objects on the bottom is a torch. We are trying to manipulate movement by changing light or changing the actual the product's level, so like push it over, something like that. Just let everyone settle down because everyone's trying to get different locations. Right, if there's any spirits in this place, can you try and show us that you're here right now? There's a light at the bottom of the stairs. Could you try and turn it off? Push it over? Show us what you can really do. Come on, we'll show you the most faith in this. We know you can be very strong. Can you try and push the torch over? Very easy.
And show us that you're here by doing something with the torch. Did you hear that?
Yeah. In that bottom corner.
Yeah. Like a click.
Yeah. Not radio, is it?
No, it wasn't a metal sounding click, it was...
Like wood.
Yeah. Here with us, show us a sign, either with the torch or make another sound.
Are you playing tricks with this? Paul, just earlier on, we're getting a few bits of banging going on. What are you hearing? Can you just check into it? running through the spectral analyzer.
Guys, time's up. Time to pack up. Shutting down now.
Hello and welcome to the review tonight. So we apologise for it being quite a while now since we've actually done the event. It was just before Christmas. We've just had different software issues, different family issues as well. But we're back, we're here to review it. We've also invited Mark along with us.
Hi guys.
We've got him running through Skype because, as you know, he's actually up in Nottingham. There's Neil, who's...
Hey guys.
And basically, right, so let's get down to the night. First of all, Phil and Sarah, thank you very much for inviting us along. We did have a good night, even though we were split into separate teams, but that's what protocol is with these paranormal investigations. And basically, Peterborough Museum, what did you think of the original place itself when we did the tour?
It seems like a nice place.
Because it's like at different timelines as well, didn't it? It wasn't just one thing.
There was very much overlapping sort of stories, overlapping history to the place. There's buildings on top of buildings, in a way. You had the cellar, which was a lot older than the rest of the building, which could harbour more secrets down there.
Yeah, but it's just like the aspect of it being the hospital as well. The amount of floors I couldn't get over with it being a hospital.
Oh no, yeah.
Even like now, I couldn't climb those stairs.
No. How did I do it? With beds and bodies.
Where's the Stinner stair lift? I need it.
Yeah.
But also, Mark, what was the feed like? Because you were directing back at your place.
It was a good feed. It dropped a little bit in places, but as it does with it going over the web as it does. But generally, it was good quality in that.
Yeah, because what it was, I kept losing Wi-Fi basically. We were trying to log into different areas, but you know what the dongles are like. You pay how much for them, you can't use them. But overall, the feeds were okay through all 3 cameras.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah.
You're getting the full sound as well.
Yeah, full sound, full range of audio, and that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what it was, it's like as you've seen before. We went off to, was it 4 or 5 locations within the building? So first of all, first floor, where we separated with Stephen Gill, Alex and Michael from UK Haunted came along. They was there in public as well, and there were a few of the members. I didn't remember their names, but they separated. UK Haunted separated for a short while to have a chat with Phil. And while we were there, that night was your first paranormal investigation.
That was my very first investigation. It was a strange one because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like I said, the very first one. And I tried to go there with as much of an open mind as I could.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because as well as your partner goes to a couple of paranormal investigations.
It was her that actually got me into this first place.
So initially, when you first walked into the place we were working in with, yes, everything's ghost-like, or was you there in a sceptical reason?
I think it was more of a sceptical to try and sort of disprove anything.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, it was very much a sceptical.
Because initially, when we got to the first location, Stephen had turned around to us and says that he wanted to run, well, he would want to run the board, the Ouija board, or spirit board, whatever you want to call it. People have different names. But you went on there with, I think it was 3 others?
Yes, it was another guy called Neil and 2 other ladies. I can't remember what they were called.
Okay. And how did you feel like, because it seems strange that four complete strangers put their fingers on the glass and then you calling out for something to happen?
Yeah, it obviously it was very slow to start off with. We didn't get any response.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden the glass was going 10 to the dozen. So it's...
I was going to say, because the responses are from the earlier in the footage. If you want to go back, you can go back, it's up to you. But there were names like Victor came up, but Victor was what?
It was Victor was one of the ladies, it was the lady's father that had passed away, but
Okay.
also it was her brother as well, brother's name. So
it just seemed,
what you think,
like senior, junior sort of thing.
yeah.
But then also the lady called out Bonjour, so the French connection was over my head at that time.
Yes, she was saying, I spoke to her another time, and she was saying that she had been there before, and in that room she had connected with a Frenchman, a French gentleman.
Okay.
So that's why she initially thought that it was him.
Right, okay,
I was
so
trying to contact
I can vouch for that, guys. I actually got that information that you 2 didn't know about. And in the earlier footage, brought up the French connection. There might be a French connection on the board.
yeah, oh cool. It's like I said, I've only reviewed a little bit as I've been trying to...
That's fine.
But, so basically after that, we then, we left that zone, had a short break, and then we separated. We still had Stephen Gill with us again.
Yeah, Stephen Gill,
and then we had another lady leader who works with the Ghost Hunting Company, with a few, same sort of team. I think there's about 2 extras who joined us down there as well, and basically we separated for a while because you Matt told us, it might be wise to sort of just change. There was just too much noise, too much ambient noise down there.
Yeah, just to freshen it up as well, and just get everybody sort of clear their heads a little bit and that.
Yeah. Well,
So they were given sort of an accurate investigation.
yeah, because when we got down there, we separated for a while, and then Michael and Alex joined us, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Which, hello guys again. But they brought their devices. They had their own Frank's box and loudspeaker. They had the Ovilus 3. The Ovilus 3 they didn't use a lot of down there.
No, it was mainly the front box, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it took a while to sort of, because from the recording, we'd actually cut out a little bit of it because of nothing happened. We were probably down there for about 40 minutes, I think, on location, and nothing really came through on the Frank's box till about 30 minutes in.
That's right, yeah, it wasn't so.
But you stopped us halfway through the investigation because the noise
Yeah,
came
there was-
through.
Yeah, there was a really large growl, and when I ran it again, it was, yeah, definitely a keeper, that one.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's no matter how many times I listen to it, I can't figure out what it says apart from the swear word, which we all thought
Yes.
it was, but could it be that? Couldn't it? We don't know. But also, UK Haunted, I'll post their actual video underneath in our comments so you can watch their version, but they caught exactly the same sounds as us. And then also, we actually had to cut the cameras at one point because, well, what is it? He says a lady had fallen over in one of the other rooms.
Yeah, there's a lady had fallen off a chair, I think. It was a false alarm in the end.
That was that almighty scream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
that we heard?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I just know so many cameras got put down and people went running. I don't know from which screaming going on, but it probably might have been us. So yeah, we left there. Location 3 was where?
We went upstairs, location 3.
Was it the top floor?
That was the old operation room.
Right, okay. Yeah, because we didn't actually go into the operation room at some point of it. We didn't, because he says it you lost feed, so we hadn't included that. So we were actually in another part of the building to do, I think, with like the prehistoric side or something like that.
That's right, yes, they had all the mannequins, they had the bear skins and stuff up, so yeah. I think
Yeah,
it was,
so we just kept it quite quiet. They went back on the board again. There was an aspect of some blocks being stood up, but we just don't know if another team had done that. So we can't say something
we
spiritual.
can't verify it.
Because at that time it got reported back to Phil, not us. Okay, and then after that, we went down to the ground floor, but we'd lost full feed. And then, Mark, you told us that when we separated, it might be wise going to the steps, to the main staircase.
Yeah, the main staircase, that was right, yeah.
So the 3 cameras that were set up, were they all fully operational? Because I believe you shouted down someone's ear saying that we'd lost one.
Yeah, I think it was camera 3 went down, if I remember rightly.
Okay, well...
at the time, I don't know what happened there.
No, well, to be honest, it might be anything. It might be batteries. We did have a couple of Duff batteries that night as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I did check everything my end and everything seemed okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, brilliant. Anyways, what can we say now? Just thank you very much for allowing us to come along to your investigation. Phil, Sarah, thank you very much. Great to meet you, finally. And Sarah, what was it with these Christmas jumpers?
I can't believe that's where mine.
I felt ridiculous. Well, you had a girl one that night.
Oh no, yeah, I had a female jumper on that night.
Yeah. Well,
that's the joys of being on. That's the joys of being on the live stream. I didn't have to wear the Christmas jumper.
Yeah,
maybe this year.
Well, you're lucky, Mark.
Anyways, so we'll just.
You look grand anyway, guys.
Yeah, nice and smart with my bobble up front. Anyways, well, thank you all for watching this episode. We are planning to do a second episode, hopefully in the next few weeks. Location to be verified, but this time we're going with the Compass Paranormal Investigation team.
Yeah.
With Kevin Bowen and his partner, forgotten name. Pardon me, sorry. But we look forward to seeing you soon.
Should be a good night.
Okay, take care. Thank you very much.
Right.
Remember to comment and like at the end of the video. Alright, thank you. Bye. See you later.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Beat the drums.
Action 1.